So we are here today with Starsports, the bookmakers, with Mr. Ryan Sidebottom in the hot seat for Lockdown Live, #AskRyan.
And thank you to everyone at Star Sports and everyone at home. Stay safe, look after yourselves, and keep together at this time.
Thank you for all your questions. There was plenty submitted.
There was.
So are you nervous?
Yeah, I am a little bit.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous.
Brilliant. Right, okay, so question 1 is from Stuart Puddy. He said, which player you've played with would you most want to open the bowling with?
Well, having a 20-year career, there's plenty of players I would choose, but I'd have to go with my hero, Darren Gough. I did fortunately open the bowling with him on a few occasions, but he is absolutely amazing. Great character and taught me how to play cricket. Never give up, always try your best. Darren Gough, he's the man.
Question number 2 is from Vermouth AD63. If you could play 1 over with any cricket legend that is no longer with us, who would it be?
Oh, good question. You know, I'd have to go, being a Yorkshire lad, there's so many legends of the game, but I would have to say Brian Close or Fred Truman, two great Yorkshire legends, especially Fred Truman, again an absolute character of Yorkshire cricket.
Question number 3 from a gentleman named Jeremy. Quite a long question, Jeremy. Players often talk about missing the dressing room banter and pranks. Liven up lockdown for us by telling us who are the biggest characters in the dressing room you were in, what did they get up to, which would make them stand out from the crowd? Apart from yourself, of course.
Apart from me, yeah.
Because you would normally
It would normally be me, but there's 3 players that spring to mind. 1, Graham Swan, always making you laugh, never ever shuts up, always comes to the ground, full of fun, lots of banter. Second one, Dave Hussey, who was overseas player for Nottinghamshire when I was at the club. He used to terrorise the coach, McNeil. He used to nick his towel. He once put McNeil's number in the free post with 8 pedigree dogs for sale. McNeil then had about 1,000 calls a day. So he used to absolutely terrorise McNeil. And then also Anthony McGrath at Yorkshire was the Yorkshire snipper. He used to snip socks, underpants, ties, shoelaces, super glue shoes, nail coffins to the ground. So those 3 spring to mind. 3 absolute characters.
Were you not the snipper? I heard a rumour.
Apparently I could have been the snipper, but no one knows. But I think it's Anthony McGrath anyway, on record.
What about the wrapping cars in cling film and other?
Yeah, I've wrapped a car in cling film. I've put our physio's car on bricks.
What about the phone calls in the newspapers, which probably isn't a good idea, but funny?
Yeah, done a few phone calls pretending to be from a newspaper to other players with a full interview when they've fallen for it hook, line and sinker. I've also rung when someone was at Debenhams. I rung the mobile phone on the outside, the payphones. They answered it and I got them to go into Debenhams and collect their prize to say that they are the 1,000th customer. And they go running in and I would sit with my mates and watch them run in and claim the prize when there was no prize.
At 42 years old, have you grown up?
No, I haven't. No, I've not grown up. Definitely not.
I can vouch for that. So, question 4 is from Stevie77. Thank you for your question, Stevie.
Cheers, Stevie.
In terms of influences on your career, who were the people who gave you the kick up the butt when you needed it and the arm around the shoulder when things were not going well?
I'd have to say Daddy Sidebottom. Growing up, he was hard bloke from Barnsley, very stubborn, always tells it how it is and was very open and honest. And at 16, I love football probably more than cricket, and he said to me, look, you better concentrate on cricket because you're never going to be good enough at football. You're an absolute donkey. So probably my dad, he really pushed me and drove me to better myself and try and make it in the game of cricket. And he's one of my big influences. And then, like I alluded to earlier, Darren Gough, a hero of mine, never gave up, always gave 100%, and I think people really love that. So those 2 were my sort of strength when I needed them.
Darren Gough, your hero?
Gough is my hero. Goughy. Are you Goughy?
So question number 5 is from Graham. I wonder if it's Mr. Swan or it's, I think it's spelled differently. Well, we'll see. Do you like the idea of a World 5 over smash held over the course of a weekend?
No, load of rubbish, sorry, not for me. I think we've got some brilliant formats. T20 cricket is amazing. You've seen England have won the World Cup. Outstanding performance from the whole team. So no, let's not change what's broke. It's absolutely brilliant and all formats are cracking.
Question number 6 from Jane L. This is a good question because it's not about cricket.
What do I put in my hair?
Have you any fears your hair will become totally uncontrollable through lockdown? Can I just say, Ryan asked me to shave his head the other day and I said, no chance. Absolutely no chance.
I got the scissors out and asked Maddie to cut my hair because it's getting too long now. I look ridiculous.
He hasn't had this bit of hair transplant for no reason.
Yeah, I've had a hair transplant, everybody, by the way.
Just at the front?
I'm just at the front. I'm hanging on. It is still mainly my hair. But no, I wouldn't, unless charity came in and offered me lots and lots of money to give to some very worthy causes. Unfortunately, this is here to stay.
So are you worried it's becoming uncontrollable?
Yeah, it's a mess. Absolute mess.
A few more greys.
Lots of greys. Living with you.
Oh yeah, of course. But hang on, didn't you have greys before you got together with me?
Ish.
Oh yeah, a few here
Not
as
as
well.
many.
Number 7, question from Lukey. I love watching cricket when you know a bowler has the sign over someone. Think Hoggard with Hayden and Broad with Warner. Plus, it's great from a betting point of view. Who in your career did you constantly have the edge on?
Oh, good one. Yeah, it's always nice, isn't it, from a betting point of view when you know someone's got the mockers over a batsman or a bowler. For me, I would have to say, and probably Jack Callis. You know, I've been fortunate to represent my country, and Jack Callis, I got him out on a number of occasions. You always want to pit your wits against the best and try and get the best out. So, lucky enough, he was one of those players that I kind of got out more often than others.
Question number 8 from a gentleman called Russ. Who did you feel least confident bowling at in your career, and who did you take the most punishment from?
Oh, everyone. I would have to say, probably one of the best players I've bowled against is Marcus Trescothick. You know, had a great England international career. Very, very difficult to bowl at. Your margin for error is very, very small. Had an amazing career, played 27 years. He was one of the hardest batsmen to bowl at. Really tough and a great opponent and a nice lad as well.
Question number 9. Yeah, cheers, Alex. I haven't actually read these questions in advance. Who is more mental, your wife or Phil Tufnell? Or is Mark Wood madder than the lot? Oh.
Well, Mark Wood's mad. He's what you would call a cricket badger. You know, he just gets up to so much. He likes a laugh. But I would say, don't get into trouble.
No?
I would say my wife, Maddie, she's madder than Tuffers quite easily.
Any particular reason, or?
You're just mad.
Okay.
She's just mental.
Like you.
A little bit like me.
Question from Rhiannon, number 10. Best sledge you have ever heard, and which country sledged the most? Australia?
Australia sledged the most, quite comfortably. No one really understands it, half the sledges anyway. But the best comeback is Matt Wall was abusing Mike Gatting, calling him Tubby, a lot of expletives. And Mike Gatting just turned around, well, when I go around to your house, everybody gives me a biscuit, pretty much. So
Right.
that's the reason he was tubby and fat.
Are you allowed to say fat these days?
No, probably not.
Larger. Bigger
Rotund.
Bigger muscles. Question number 11 from Freddie H. Peter Crouch famously said, if I hadn't been a footballer, I'd have been a virgin. What would you have been if you weren't a cricketer?
Dustbin man. Because I think Maddie would probably say I'm not the brightest. I don't know, actually.
Don't say that.
I don't know. I would like to be in a landscape gardener because I love being outside, being outdoors. But I think it was always going to be cricket for me. I never really concentrated at school. I was useless at football, like my dad said, so it had to be cricket.
And he enjoys gardening because you like to trim.
I love gardening.
bushes?
I love trimming bushes. Yeah, that's my favourite pastime.
Yeah. So number 12, question from Mike D. Would you rather have to do a horse ride at Cheltenham or play rugby against New Zealand? And what would hurt more?
Neither. I think they're both.
I'd love to see you on a horse.
Yeah, I think
I'd
me,
love to see
6'4",
you on
on a horse with my belly hanging out wouldn't be, well, it'd give everyone else a laugh.
You'd be
It'd
a good
quite amusing.
horse.
I'd be a good horse. I've been called a horse many times on the boundary when I was playing cricket. Probably on a horse, actually, give everyone a laugh. But it's still very tough. And facing New Zealand, they're all absolutely massive, so that is a no-no to start with.
Question number 13 from Ben Kay. Now, I think Ben Kay might be the chief executive of Starsports, the bookmakers. I recognise that name.
Could be.
Could be
Hi,
not.
Ben.
But it's a good question regardless. Any 3 dinner guests, dead or alive, who are you inviting and what are you cooking?
Okay, so it would be Nelson Mandela, David Beckham, and who else?
Keith Lemon?
Yeah, someone
Funny.
Robbie Williams or Keith Lemon. Somewhat a bit of a character, someone who's going to make me laugh. What I'd cook is cheese on toast to start, for main course steak with broccoli and mash dauphinoise potatoes, and then for dessert I'd probably Angel Delight.
Sounds really good.
Yeah,
Hence
they'll
the
enjoy
reason
it.
I do the cooking in this house.
Hence that'll be good fun.
Yeah.
Lots of wine, lots of gin.
Question number 14, also from Ben Kay. Going back to the question we just asked you, but the 3 guests must be current or ex-cricketers.
I'd have to say
Who's got the best crack?
Beefy Botham, because he's amazing and he loves his wine, and I like my red wine. Second, it'd have to be Swanee, because he just made me laugh the whole night. We'd have so much fun. And my third one would have to be someone maybe I idolise. Yeah, probably Goffey or Wazim Akram or I don't know, Yorkshire legend Tim Bresnan. He's quite full of fun. Pudsey, Liam Plunkett, yeah, he's got a good crack. With a few beers, he's got a good crack. Tubes, Big T, Alex Tudor.
But I was just thinking though, you're saying Ian Beefy Botham. Is it because he's got his own line of wines and you just want free beer?
Yes,
free
that's
wine.
correct, yeah, exactly.
I know you too well.
Upstairs.
Question number 15 from the Stars content team. Quickfire round. Oh, I like this.
Oh, here we go.
Right, okay. So, lager or cider?
Lager.
Chinese or Indian?
Chinese.
Football or cricket?
Football.
Box sets or movies?
Movies.
Beach holiday or city break?
Beach holiday.
Pub or one bar?
Pub.
What's a one bar? Like a trendy bar?
Must be.
Yeah, pub. Dogs or cats?
Cats.
Winter or summer?
Summer.
Mum or dad?
Oh, my mummy.
Batman or Superman?
Batman.
McDonald's or Burger King?
Burger King.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Burger King.
I didn't know that.
Bacon
about
double
you.
cheeseburger.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you've ever been to Burger King since we've been together.
No, well, I have secretly, but...
All right, okay. I did wonder, actually, on this old belly here. Salt and vinegar or cheese and onion?
Salt and vinegar.
Warren or Morelli?
It'd have to be one, because Mullery, maybe...
Or Mullery?
Yeah, one.
Messi or Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
Federer or Rafa?
Ooh, Rafa, because he's a lefty, like me.
Right, okay. Let's move back on to the questions. I'm not sure if these... Oh, okay. Right, I thought they were actually from these people, but some of them aren't alive. So
From Johnny Rotten.
Question from Johnny Rotten. Number 16. Kevin Peterson is the most decisive figure in cricket in recent years. We all know he was talented, but the question is... Oh, here we go. Mate or moron? Oh, no.
It's a bit harsh. No, you know, I don't know.
Be honest.
No, actually, I would say,
Controversial.
you know, you always take people on face value, and KP was amazing. I played with him at Notts and with England. Outstanding cricketer, you know, full of talent. Puts bums on seats, a person you want to watch.
Is he
you know,
a mate,
when he's playing. Yeah, I'd say he's a bit of a mate.
Does he ring
Yeah,
you? All
yeah,
the
he rings me
time?
all the time. Yeah,
Yeah, he's on the phone to him every
yeah.
day.
I'm sick of him ringing me. Actually, I've had to block him for a bit.
Ryan calls his mate someone who maybe rings him like once every 2 years.
That's a mate.
So what's a moron then to you? Someone
don't
who
know.
doesn't ring every 2 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, okay. So what we saying?
Mate.
Mate, okay. Question from George the Best. Number 17. Will Test cricket ever die?
Good question, George the Best. I would say I hope not, because it's the best format of cricket. It tests. Reason why it's called Test cricket, because it tests mentally, physically, technically. It's over 5 days. The best team will perform well over 5 days. So for me, Test cricket is the best format. You've seen the last sort of 18 months, the cricket that England are playing. There's been so many close matches, so Test cricket should stay, and hopefully it will stay for a long, long time.
Question 18 from Shampoo Sam.
Is that me?
No, I think he must be a hairdresser. So it's quite a good one because, yeah. How will you cope when your hair begins to go?
Well, what you do is you get plugs in the front and then it doesn't go.
But what I think is going to be quite funny. So Ryan had a hair transplant at the front. Just
Did
at the
I?
front. Yeah, you did. Just at the front here because he was receding a little bit. But what's quite funny is he's had new hair planted here from the back. So what worries me is the rest of Ryan's hair is going to go, but then he's going to have these two really long bits here that are just going to sort of just be there. Just 2 bits here.
Yes, I'll look really cool. Hopefully, I'll keep it. I might look like Frank Worthington, if anyone knows who that is. He's literally bald on top and he's got really long, greasy hair at the back. But
Not Frank Gallagher.
No, not Frank Gallagher. Although I do look like Frank Gallagher.
I don't know if I'd like you without hair. Should we maybe put a bald cap on later?
Yeah, let's see.
See what it looks like. Thanks, Shampoo Sam. Question from Eddie J, number 19. What's your vice? Be it drinking, smoking, eating, speeding. Well, we don't...
Speeding?
We don't suggest that. What do you need to rein in? What's your vice?
Oh, well, old school cricketer. When I first made my debut, it was all about, playing hard on the field and then going out and having a few pints with your teammates, going clubbing, and then playing the next day hungover. So I would probably say my vice is wine, red wine. I love a glass of red or a bottle of red. So I have to try and rein it in now and again, don't I?
Eating. I'm feeding him.
She's trying to feed me up so I'll get fat.
Oh, actually, one of the other things you could maybe tell everyone. So Ryan the other night decided to let his hair down a little bit and drank 5 cans of cider and half a bottle of port to himself. And I heard him sort of upstairs in the bathroom wondering what was going on at 11 o'clock, and Ryan was a little bit poorly, weren't you?
Yeah, I had a social distancing drink with a friend of mine.
Over the fence?
And over the fence, and I had 5 cans of cider, half a bottle of port, and I had a glass of red before I went near to round to his, obviously for social distancing. 2 hours later, yes, I proceeded to be very ill.
For an hour and a half?
I was hugging the toilet, so...
So Ryan likes a drink, but he can't take his drink.
Now I'm useless.
So yeah, that was quite entertaining. So lots of cleaning up the toilet. Anyway.
Lots of videos to my friends. I don't know how they got there.
Oh yeah, who was filming?
I don't know.
Yeah, we can share that with the Star Sports team if you're interested in that. With Ryan saying, "Stop filming me," in the middle of yeah. Anyway, moving on. Question from Samantha W. Number 20. What did you enjoy more with England, touring or playing at home?
I would have to say probably playing at home because England do have amazing support. You've seen with the Barmy Army, they do get behind the team. And the crowd and the atmosphere is immense. Of course, it's amazing touring. You are very fortunate, to be in lovely countries and, the nicest hotels. But for me, playing on home soil in front of big crowds is what it's all about. Makes hair stand on the back of your neck. Question
21 from Dave S. Have you picked up any new skills or hobbies during lockdown?
Have I? Fill in the hot tub. No?
Actually, I think you've got a new hobby. Ryan, all of a sudden, has probably 5 times the amount of wind he would normally have. So I'm not really sure. Is that a new skill?
That's with you feeding me too much.
Yeah, it's probably every 5 minutes there's a little sound.
Yeah, no, I'm probably green. I'm getting better at being green fingered. Apart from that, not very much. I don't have many skills other than
staying in dressing gown all day. That's a new skill.
Yeah, sleeping, not doing very much.
Yeah.
Eating your food.
Yeah, indeedy. Okay, question number 2 from Harry551.
22.
What did I say?
2.
2. Oh, two little ducks. Mm-hmm. Bingo. Question 22. What's your biggest fear in life?
To us, I don't have that many fears.
Is it not losing me?
Yeah, losing my beautiful ginger wife to a younger man. I would have to say probably spiders. I'm scared of spiders, so I'd be no good in the jungle. I'd love to go in the jungle, but I'd be horrendous. I'd be so scared.
Oh, you drink all the stuff?
Yeah, I drink all the stuff. Yeah, I'd be like Dean Gaffney. I'd go,
Would you eat fish eyes?
I'd eat fish eyes, yeah.
Would you drink kangaroo's testicle juice?
Easily.
I think one of your fears is not doing anything. I think when you're quiet, especially at the moment, I think that puts fear in you. That you worry. I think you like to be busy, and I think that's a fear. I think especially for for sports people.
Yeah, I think he's having. I think he's having a structure. All my life since 16, since I left school and retiring at 39, had structure my whole life. You get to the ground, you get ready, you train, you do a weight session. You have lunch together, then you play, then you net. So yeah, not having structure at the moment has been really difficult. I'm sure it's the same for everybody else. So it's trying to stay mentally positive as best you can.
Mm-hmm. And the final question is from Jake S. Question 23. These have been really good. I've enjoyed this. Have you?
Yeah, it's been great. Good questions.
If you could go back in time, would you? And if yes, where and when? Obviously, you love a bit of history, don't you?
Love history. Can I just stick to sport? Can I stick to sport, please?
What about, okay, well, instead, what about going into the future? Like, you could be a superhero. Like, you love a bit of Marvel, don't you?
Yeah, I love my Marvel movies. If I was a Marvel character, I'd be Wolverine. But I don't know if I could go back. I'd love to, like I said, I love football. It was my number one. I'd love to follow my dad's footsteps and play for Man United. Being around the dressing room with George Best and Bobby Charlton like my dad was. So probably that. I'd love to be part of that dressing room and see what those characters were like.
Would you go back in time and change anything about your career? What could you do better or not?
I would love to have played in the National Series. I was in the squads for a number of games, but never quite made it. That was probably one thing I would have loved to have done. But other than that, no other regrets about anything in life. I always went out and tried my best and gave it 100% when I played, and hopefully people enjoyed that side of...
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I wasn't around when you played cricket. You just retired. I got the dregs.
I'm a has-been now. Maddie got the retired has-been, lazy.
I got the crumbs at the bottom of the biscuit tin. Yeah, but I get to hang out with you all the time.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question then?
Yes.
What has been your biggest achievement in life? So it's not necessarily your career, it can be anything at all. What has been?
I'm meeting you.
Oh, okay. That wasn't a leading question, by the way. No, your top three. No, seriously, your top three kind of moments in life. It could be anything from when you were born to now.
I think it's watching my dad play, having children. It's watching your own children grow up and develop. And then I'd have to say, look, when you play professional sport, it isn't just about winning, but I think to win a World Cup is something very, very special. It's part of history. It's something that'll never be taken away from myself, and to be part of that team and open the ball in a final against Australia is something I'll never ever forget. So I'm very lucky, but to do so is a really nice feeling.
Where do you see yourself in 15 years? 57 years old.
I don't know. I think it's just to be happy, isn't it? And try and, you say that to me. It's try and enjoy life and be happy all the time. Have no regrets. So I think it's just about enjoying family time and being as happy as possible, especially through these trying times when everyone's at home, everyone's in lockdown, you're missing loved ones. So it's important that you stay happy and have fun, have lots of fun.
Because we talk about that during lockdown, the sort of mental state, especially for sportsmen, because you're used to kind of having that stimulation, and when you're in lockdown, you've just got all this time to think. And I think it's important, isn't it, for everyone to not overthink, because everyone's in the same boat. And I'm trying to encourage Ryan to be mindful, aren't I? He finds it quite funny. I'm not meditating yet, but just kind of taking each day as it comes. And you get a bit frustrated, but do you think most people are in that situation?
Yeah, I think everyone's in the same situation. I think we've got to be grateful. We're still fortunate. We're still here. We've got our families. I think it's just about looking after everyone. There's people putting their lives at stake and lives on the line to better this country and make sure people are safe. So we're trying our best, aren't we, to do the same. So I just want to say thank you to the NHS and everyone, all the volunteers. You're all absolutely amazing. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you putting your lives at stake. So thank you very much.
And going back to your mental wife, what's quite interesting, Ryan and I just got married 6 weeks ago.
We did.
I think it's quite interesting to look back maybe in 15 years and say that we got married and then we're thrown into a pandemic. So how is lockdown life as a newly married man?
It's okay.
I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah.
How is it?
Yeah, it's good. It's good, yeah.
It's interesting.
Very interesting.
The thing is, we're together a lot of the time anyway, aren't we? We do stuff like this. So I think that's been quite fun.
It's been good fun. Thank you. Thank you very much for all your questions. Everyone with Star Sports, that works for Star Sports, all the account holders, take care, look after yourselves, and everyone at home, stay safe, cherish your loved ones, and enjoy, have fun.
If you maybe want to do it again, the other thing you could do is we could do some challenges for Ryan. He likes a challenge.
Yeah, I love a challenge.
So we're doing
I like a dress up.
Ask Ryan. So maybe Star Sports will speak to Luke, might do some hashtag challenge Ryan. Maybe don't challenge him to drink port and cider.
No cider on port, please.
Bye.
Bye.